once again with another video. Today is a new day and I hope you are doing well. I'm also doing fine. And today, guess what? S.K.M Media 7, we learn about history of ethnic groups and not that alone, but things that happening in the world. So today we are about to look at some history that were confirmed in the Bible, history of the world that was confirmed in the Bible. So if today is your first time watching S.K.M Media 7, kindly do me a favor by subscribing to my YouTube channel. After subscribe, you like the video and share to other people as well. But don't forget to, drop your comment. So for me not to waste much time, let's get it. The world, like the way when you have a phone or everything has been programmed. The mobile phone we use, it has been programmed already. The same way this world has been, already programmed. And everything that happened has a reason. Everything that happened has a reason. So today, we are come to look at some histories that occur, that was confirmed in the Bible that we use. Some history that was confirmed in it. So if you could remember, First World War happened, Second World War also happened, and are we going to experience Third World War? Is it no or yes? We don't know, and I don't think there will be Third World War. And if there will be Third World War, it will be between religion. It will be that Third World War will be between religion, whether you like it or not. Mark it. It's something that will happen. Third World War will come, but it will be among religion. People will fight against each other in religion. So, guys, let's look at this. If you could remember, First World War started in the year. I have some documents here that I want to go through. I want to go through so that whatever I will say will be specific. You can also do your own research over the Second World War or First World War started in the year 1914. 1914 started 1914 and ended 1918. Started 1914 and ended 1918. That's when First World War started. And everything is in the Bible. Everything is in the Bible. And with the First World War, it lasted for 4 years. 4 years. And 9 million people and over died in the First World War. 9 million people and more died in the First World War. And Second World War also came. That's one of the toughest and dangerous world war that we have ever experienced. I may born, or no, I was not born that time, I was not born, but history, when you learn history, you become older than history. That's how the thing is. When something occurred or happened before you were born and you learn the thing, you become older than what you have learned or the history. That is how it is. So guys, Second World War also came. If you could remember those days, Adolf Hitler and all the true bomb in Germany and other places, and some of the African countries here were affected based on the chemicals that they use, which we also breathe into our system. It affected a lot of people and abort a lot of pregnancies and other things as well. So if you could remember, Second World War is between Japan and Britain. Japan and Britain. So a lot of people knew that it was Japan who is going to, rule the world. They are going to be the giant country that's going to rule the world. Not knowing the one to rule the world has not yet revealed himself. That country has not revealed himself and was hiding at some corner. So the time reached for that country to come. So this is how it happened. The war between Japan and Britain. The Japanese were, more stronger than the British. So the British and America were just like brothers. So Britain want America, to fight for them. Based on some of the research or the history that I learned or we learned, that there is a harbor in America called Pearl Harbor, and Britain painted a plane like Japan flag, their flag, paint and put bomb in it to blast one of America harbor. When America watched that video, they said, "Oh, Japan, you are not fighting us, you are fighting Britain. So why would you, bomb our harbor?" So America also got angry. They also got angry and put one bomb. And first war that the world has ever witnessed. It lasted for 6 good years, from 1939 to 1939 to 1945. That's when the war ended. And who ended that war? It was America who ended that war. So a lot of people thought that it was Britain Japan who is going to rule the world. No, it is America rather who is going to rule the world. So this is where the prophecy in the Bible fulfilled. There is a prophecy in the Bible that America has to fulfill that prophecy to become whom the Bible, talk about. So the Second World War, this World War, so the whole world kept quiet. They said, no, we did not knew or know that America has such weapons. We don't know. So the weapon or the bomb, they call it fire from heaven. That's what everybody call it. In history or the history that we learn, they call it fire from heaven. When we read the Bible, in Revelation chapter 13, verse number 11, let me try and read that verse. They call it fire from heaven. Let me see if I can get this. Revelation. So you can also check your Bible. Revelation, and it's on the screen. Revelation chapter 13, verse number 11. He said, "And I beheld another beast coming out of the earth." A beast coming out of the earth. This is a prophecy about America. We have other beasts that came from water. That means where they came from, it was a high populated area. But this place where America came from was low populated area where nobody was, staying there. There's no one over there. America was founded in the year 1492, 1496, and they named the land America through Christopher Columbus and Amerigo Vespucci. These are the two gentlemen who founded the land, and these two gentlemen were Jewish. They were Jewish people. So he said America came from, he said, I beheld another beast coming out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb and spoke as a dragon. So now America has two horns. What are these horns? If you remember, this the symbol of America, the sheep or the lamb that the Bible is talking about. This is the horns, the two horns that the Bible talks about. America has two powers. They have two powers: religious right, liberty, and civil right, liberty. That means they have right to talk about anything concerning religion, and they have power to talk about anything concerning politics, human rights, business, anything concerning that. They have the power to talk about. So when America threw the bomb to Hiroshima and Nagasaki, 1939 to 1945, 26 July 1945. 1 year later, 1946, and America's, said, let us all come together to form one common destiny, one common union, that this union will talk for us. Whatever is going on, we, sit down and talk about it. We are not going to fight any longer. So what is this thing that America founded? So in the year 1945, which America threw the bomb to Hiroshima and Nagasaki, 46, and America formed this union, or this organization called United Nations, or UN. That means now there's no need for fighting with guns and all that. So let us put all the guns and everything aside. Let us use our mouth to, solve problems. So if there is fight between other countries, who goes there? It is the United Nations, or the UN. UN stand between America and the other countries. So if UN first come to you and tell you to stop this and you refuse, America, you will not drag UN aside, and America will face you. That's what happened to Gaddafi. That is what happened to Gaddafi. And Saddam Hussein, other countries, Kuwait and other countries, it was America who fought those people and overcame them. So we said, let's use democracy. There's no need for fighting with guns and all that. Let's use democracy. If there's fight, if there's war, UN will come to settle that peace. UN will come to settle that peace. So America was the one who formed United Nations organization, and he said he will speak like a dragon. Whatever is going on right now, America knew something about it. America was the one who founded WCC, World Council of Churches. World Council of Churches. Who? World Health Organization, IMF, International Monetary Fund, FAO, Labor, and all these organizations was founded by Americans. So if you are not under UN, there's no way when you need help, they will, help you. Even when you are in your country, like Ghana, like for instance, we have our independence, but if our president Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo need loans, he go to America or go to Britain, other countries, before they will give you that loan, unless you are in their union, unless you are in their organization. Without that, there's no way you'll be given a loan to, develop your country. Look at the things that we have in our country here. Ghana alone can even feed the whole of Europe, but yet still we go to them to, borrow money to come and establish our country. But yet still our people are suffering. So verse number 12, he said, and he exercised all powers of the first beast before him, and cast the earth and them which dwell in to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. So America was the one. If the Catholic Church or the Romans, pass some laws, America is the one that will implement the law by force. So America was doing this for the Catholic Church. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to go into that. So verse number 13, and he does great wonders. This is where the problem is. He does great wonders, so that he made fire come down from heaven on the sight of, let me take it again. And he does great wonders, so that he made fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of all men. In the sight of the men. So this is what they call it, fire from heaven. So America was the one who threw the bomb to Hiroshima and Nagasaki to stop Second World War. So these things were confirmed in the Bible. After America has, sent that bomb to Hiroshima and Nagasaki, America said, no, let's put everything aside. Let's put our weapons, our spear, everything aside, and let's use our mouth. So when you read Isaiah chapter 1, verse number 4, it says that that nation will judge between other nations, that nobody should fight with guns and spear and all that. So it was America that came in between the people. So if you need help, America is the one that is going to supply your need. If you need anything, up to now, they are the country ruling the world today. And America has, from George Washington to Joe Biden, America has 44 governments. 44 government leaders who came to, presidents who came to rule in America, from George Washington to Joe Biden. We have 44 government up to now, and it is a prophecy. It is a prophecy in the Bible that have to be fulfilled. Have to be, fulfilled. So these are some of the things that were confirmed in the Bible. These are some of the things that were confirmed in the Bible. So the Second World War also lasted for 6 years. And do you know how many people died? The people that, were counted, the people that we were able to, identify were 45 million people who died. 45 million. That's the Second World War. First World War, 9 million people were the people who died. And Second World War, where the people who died were 45 million. So imagine this our age, if there will be Third World War, how many people would die? How many people would die? Over 100 million people and plus would die. So guys, these are some of the facts that you can find in the Bible. It is high time that we need to learn across. We need to learn across. There are some people who doesn't believe in the Bible. Now I don't have problem with you. That's your belief, whether you believe or not. I don't have problem with that. But there are some facts in the Bible that we need to learn. Every book, sometimes you buy newspaper, whatever you need from it, somebody will not need that thing from the newspaper. Whatever is important to you in that newspaper, somebody will not regard it. That's how it is. So whether you believe in the Bible or not, that one I don't have problem in it. But there are some facts in the Bible that we need to learn. Some histories that occur that we need to learn from it. The war between Palestinians and the Israelites. Everything is in the Bible, and that war, no country, not even America, can even stop that war. The war between Palestine, the Gaza war, Palestinians and the Israelites. No country, nobody, till the end of the world, nobody can stop that fight. So guys, if you are watching this video, can you do me a favor by subscribing to my YouTube channel? After subscribing, like the video and share to other people.